Welcome to Johnny Breaux Video. Always open, never ordinary. I'm Johnny Breaux, and today I'm talking about 10 of my personal favorite movies that hit that summer horror vibe. So these movies are in no particular order. These are just 10 of my random favorite summer horror films, movies that I dig watching in the summertime. Got a lot of rewatchability for me, a lot of atmosphere, summertime vibes, but also creepy. First up on the list is Sleepaway Camp. Man, one of my favorite super goofy over-the-top slashers. So much fun, man. Super fun characters, over-the-top crazy kills, wild storyline, super quotable, memorable. This has always been a really fun one for me. Atmospherically, it really fits the vibes of summertime, a lot of daytime shots, the perfect camp atmosphere. So yeah, for me, Sleepaway Camp definitely checks all the boxes when it comes to summertime slasher films. So yeah, definitely one I watch most every year for summertime. Another one I watch every summer is It. We're going to be talking about the original It. I also like the remakes as well. I'm a pretty big fan of a lot of remakes, not necessarily all of them, but the It ones I do like. But I want to be referring to the original in this review. Man, I love the coming of age style that this thing has. It's perfect, man. Great, just a wholesome old school atmosphere. Great coming of age creepy stuff, man. Definitely a little hokey and over the top and a little dated for the time, but I dig the 90s stuff, man. Especially 90s TV. It just has that special feel. So the made for TV stuff, a lot of times while cheesy, is just really wholesome and fun and has a ton of nostalgia factor for me. Especially It. Definitely grew up with this one around a lot. So yeah, I always make sure to watch It in the summertime. I love the casting in this thing, man. The kid characters and the adult characters, really well done. Pennywise is great here. Wonderfully creepy, over-the-top weird stuff. Just a fun one to pop on early in the day and just kind of kick back when you got nothing else to do. Hot summertime day, nice AC blowing, got a cold drink and maybe some snacks. Just watching the It series, man. Next one up on the list is Phantasm. Another cool, creepy, very otherworldly, dream-like kind of vibe with this one, man. I like it. I've always dug that kind of weird nightmare logic kind of vibe it has. Almost kind of reminds me of like how Italian films kind of feel, kind of off and kind of weird and kind of just off-putting and strange. But this one also has a great summertime vibe too, so it fits in with that. Yeah, a lot of nostalgia here too. This was one of my mom's favorites growing up. She used to always tell me about it and how much she liked it and how much she used to rewatch it. The flying spheres and stuff like that used to always creep me out, man, thinking about that. It was one of those ones I was always intrigued to see when I got older. But yeah, definitely one I find on rotation a lot in the summertime. Definitely fits the vibes. I'm one of those watchers, very seasonal, so all these films, a lot of rewatchability and perfect for the summer. Next one up on the list is The Devil's Rejects. I'm a big Rob Zombie fan, man. I love his style. I love his music. I was a big fan of his music for years before he made films. And I love the style and just the 70s gritty, nasty kind of vibes he has. Very Charles Manson-esque, true crime-esque kind of style he has. I dig it a lot. I know he's a very divisive filmmaker in the horror world, but I dig him. He's one of my favorites. I'm not a huge fan of everything he's done, but most everything, yes. Devil's Rejects being definitely my favorite. Man, the deserty feel just feels like a 70s horror western during the day. Kind of love that inverse vibe from the first House of a Thousand Corpses film to where this one kind of feels more like on the run, road horror, a lot of daytime shots, deserty. Man, it's a great time. Great time for the summer. And I love the characters in this film, man. The banter and the chemistry with the characters and actors and stuff is just perfect for me. Super quotable, super memorable, super rewatchable. Great atmosphere, great vibes. I dig it. Next one up is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Again, I like the remake as well. I'm going to be talking more about the original, but it's kind of interchangeable, I guess, as well as like the It remake and stuff like that, because I like both. Definitely a bigger fan of the original, but I do like what they did with the remake. But for me, the original just feels like more hot and dry and just sticky and just summery, you know what I mean? Just real nasty and almost snuff filmish, kind of just really gritty, you know what I mean? Very gritty in what they did with the remake, but definitely the gritty factor here just feels a little bit more authentic. But yeah, man, just the hot vibes out in the middle of nowhere. It just feels so nasty. In that van, it feels like it's 150 degrees. Oh man, the summertime vibes cranked all the way up in this one. But yeah, man, an utter classic. You know, one of my favorite horror films of all time for sure. One of my favorite horror villains. Leatherface is great. I really dig the portrayal of him and all the other characters in this film. Yeah, it definitely hits on all the summertime checklist stuff for me for sure. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Gotta watch it every summer. Next one up on the list is The Hills Have Eyes. Again, I dig the remake as well, but I'm going to be referring more to the original here too. Kind of similar reasoning as with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because it just feels more authentically hot and summery and just sticky and nasty and sweaty. You know what I mean? Again, they nailed it in the remakes as well, but just the authenticity is just more there in these originals, you know, obviously. But yeah, Hills Have Eyes, just super deserty, super hot, super creepy, super unsettling, man. This one, once this one pops off, it's just 0 to 100, I feel. Feels like it's ahead of its time. Definitely very gritty and nasty and just goes there. It's always been a favorite of mine. Again, a lot of nostalgia with this one too because of my mom. She was a big fan of this one as well growing up. Rewatched it a lot and would tell me about different scenes, different characters and stuff like that. Michael Berryman and whatnot. So, you know, great stuff. Next one up on the list is Friday the 13th, Part 4. I feel like I had to put a Friday the 13th film on the summer horror movie list, right? I mean, you just got to. And Friday the 13th, Part 4 is one of my favorites because I feel like so many could fit on this list, and I love so many of them. But 4 is one of my favorites, if not my very favorite Friday the 13th film. It's just so perfect. I feel like it just kind of has almost everything that a Friday the 13th film would need. You know, like all the formula is kind of there for the most part. But yeah, I mean, this could be interchangeable with pretty much any Friday the 13th film. You know, you got the campy vibes, you got the woodlands, you got, you know, the kids running around, you know, just messing around, doing stuff, no worries, no responsibilities. Very summertimey, you know, out on a trip, all that stuff. Just kind of fits. So yeah, definitely summertime atmosphere when it comes to Friday the 13th. So I feel like they fit perfectly on these kind of lists. But yeah, I went with 4 with this one because it's just definitely one of my favorites. Next up on the list is an all-time classic, Jaws. You can't go wrong with this one, man. 4th of July, summertime. Great vibes for that, man. Great atmosphere for that. Perfect. Yeah, this was my dad's favorite movie. He would love watching movies. He hated rewatching movies, but when it came to Jaws, he was always down. He'd seen this movie countless times. He would definitely always down to rewatch Jaws. As am I. It definitely has the rewatchability. This holds up so well. And this runs on all cylinders when it comes to the summertime atmosphere and just old school creepy. I love how it feels like kind of 2 different movies too. You get the beginning half, it's kind of more on land, and then all the stuff that takes place with the 3 characters on the boat hunting the shark. I love that, man. It's just so fun and so like adventure-y at the end, and just, I don't know, the characters are so great, memorable, and the chemistry is wonderful, and yeah, it's just shot so well. The music, everything, it just really comes together. It's a perfect storm, lightning in a bottle there for sure. So yeah, Jaws definitely fits in perfect in the summer horror vibes. Next one up on the list is Tremors. I've always loved Tremors when I was a kid, man. I've seen this so many times when I was young, and I just love it, man. It's so fun, so campy. The duo characters carrying the film are just great, man. Kevin Bacon's wonderful in this thing. It's so much fun. Again, hot, deserty atmosphere. I love that stuff. When the setting just kind of feels like a character, and I kind of feel like that's kind of something you could say for all the films in this list. Me being just an atmosphere junkie, and seasonal watcher, so this is a perfect kind of list I could make. And Tremors definitely fits in there for me. I could watch that anytime, but it's perfect in the summer. I just love the banter, the adventure vibe. It's just a fun one, man. I also really dig the creature effects. It's just super cool, man. Some really cool practical stuff for the time. But yeah, it's definitely a fun summertime one, man. Tremors is great. I like a lot of the sequels as well. Definitely some films I want to talk more about here on the channel at some point. And last but not least is From Dusk Till Dawn. Man, I really dig this one. It's super fun, man. And I love the tonal shift there. I won't get too much into it. I know it's a super old movie, but just in case you haven't seen it, go check it out. Go in blind if you can. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful twist. But yeah. Great deserty vibes, just great nasty practical effects, man. Some wonderful stuff here. Some great set pieces, cool music, and just a really good energy to it, really. The characters really carry this thing well. Super fun. A great cast. Just like peak 90s, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just one of those ones. It's like all the other ones on this list. It just feels really hot and sticky, and just like that atmosphere just really pulls you in. At least it does for me. I love the bar scene, especially when they first get there, the music and everything, and everybody's dancing and going crazy. And it's just wild and fun, you know what I mean? And then how it kind of shifts into the dialogue stuff. It just has a really smooth flow to it, while simultaneously just like switching things up. So yeah, really fun, really cool. It's like an adventure of a film for sure. Definitely a fun popcorn flick. But yeah, that's going to do it for my list. Let me know what you think of my picks, and what are some of yours? What do you like to watch in the summertime when it comes to horror movies? Comment some of your favorites below, and subscribe for more. Thanks for stopping by Johnny Breaux Video, where we rewind the good stuff, rediscover the weird, and never skip pizza night. I'm Johnny Breaux, and I'll see you next time, right here at Johnny Breaux Video.